No unservant muting today. I need to be the best commentator I can. Well, final time. Green flag's out. Here at Chicagoland, the championship battle's on the line. Traffic hits the wall early. Juan's gonna lead lap 1. These fucking people shut the fuck up. As Juan's led every lap. He's led 2, and then Stewie's led the other one. So we have a 7-point gap for the championship. Juan has a 7-point lead over Traffic. We're going to keep updated with this. Stewie, if he leads most laps, that could be a crushing blow to some of these guys. Especially a guy like Traffic or Juan, but Stewie's leading early. People can fuck up anytime. Juan leading the championship battle right now by 7. If he leads the most laps led, he extends that gap by 12 points. And if he wins, he's the champion. So it all just kind of has to come down to like most laps led and finishing result. Traffic and Juan battling for that position. That might be good for them, but like Juan's gonna win it, but Traffic needs to try to win. He needs to try to win or try to lead most laps or whatever, you know. You might want to try to beat Stewie, but Stewie's Stewie. So yeah. All season it's been Juan and Traffic. Traffic was catching up in points, and I never thought he would be this close to the championship win or championship battle as he is right now, because all season he had been trying to catch up. Finally catched up here on race 15 of 15. You can't have any fuck ups today. It's one of those races that you just have to go flawless for you. Stewie's starting to pull away, but that doesn't really matter. It does matter, but like it's still early. Oh, Traffic's gonna get loose. Juan's wall riding, that's gonna lose him a ton of time. But if it goes like this, if Traffic gets second, if the results finish like this, Stewie leads most laps. If Stewie leads most laps, then Traffic's gonna lose the title by 5 points if he finishes second. But if he leads most laps, finishes second, like ends up choking it and finishes second, then he's gonna be tied. So Traffic, you're just gonna have to win. It's like a must-win deal. If Juan doesn't lead any laps, then Juan's gonna miss out by 5 points, maybe around 5 points. It's just it's hard to beat Stewie, but most laps led factor in, and also called many other things. So I'm just gonna shut up for a little bit because I don't want to, I don't want to distract anybody. I think I should do this. I'm just gonna unserve Traffic and Juan until towards the final 10, 20 laps. Oh, cool. I think Stu is recording too, but you can record too. You can post it in general when it's finished. Mm-hmm. Stewie's led.
Damn it.
Stewie's led 14 laps today, and Juan's led 2, but Traffic needs to win. Juan, you win. Huh? Unless he does a terrible strategy or he somehow makes a mistake. So Juan's most likely gonna win if Traffic doesn't win, but anything can change. $30 is gonna be our halfway. Imagine Stewie has to go mid race. Then all bets is gonna be all gonna be all gonna be crazy. But Stewie's kind of Juan's last hope. Stewie's kind of Juan's helper in this sense.
That was
Either win or win.
That was technically two options.
Win or win. But yes, Stewie. I know Juan, you hate Stewie, but if you win this championship, Stewie's kind of the reason because he's dominating.
No, also because of his voice.
I know, right? But for real though, Stewie's actually doing you a big favor, Juan, if he wins this and dominates. Yup. I'm assuming pit strategy will come in at some point, maybe up 30 or 40. If Juan stays out for the rest of the race, I don't think he's winning. He's not winning if he stays out the whole race. Logically, because then they'll have to go around. If they go around the whole track, which is kind of hard to do, but it's easier because they're on new tires. I don't know though. Juan might just want to pit maybe even before Stewie in traffic pit. But the problem is that he's 5 seconds back, so it's gonna be hard to judge this strategy. We're coming to almost halfway. Traffic. Stewie's led 22 laps. Juan's led only 2. At this point, traffic just needs to win. Now I'm assuming he'll pit at some point. I mean, you almost beat him at Mexico. If you were still there, you were beating him pretty good. At Mexico, you were beating him pretty good. That was last Wednesday. You were beating him pretty good until I think a caution bit you. Do you remember rocking him? I think the best race that still happened was for sure Chili Bowl. Oh,
And then
Charlotte.
lost.
Actually, Michigan was pretty fun. Yeah, Bristol was pretty fun. Bristol, and then Mexico actually had one of the best finishes. It's like Kentucky the last few years, shit race but good finish.
Facts.
Yeah. Bristol, most of the short tracks. I still say Chili Bowl was the best though.
I think it's Chili Bowl.
Stewie's led 27 laps. Traffic's pitting. Juan's pitting too. Both Hendrick cars are pitting.
No, I was actually planning on doing it on lap 30.
Hendrick's. Stewie's coming to lap them, but Stewie's got to pit at some point, maybe. I mean, is Stewie ever gonna pit? I don't know. Yeah, his tires are freaking dead. I assume traffic to gain time of at least not us. Oh, Stewie almost wrecks. He even cut a little bit, but he almost wrecked there. Yeah, he off of turn 4, he went into the grass, but yeah. Traffic's gaining 3/10. Continues to gain. He'll be there at the end.
Oh, I just set fastest lap.
I'm not the newest fastest lap. Juan's putting down those laps, so that's got to be a little scary for some of these guys. Stewie in traffic. That means Juan's one of the fastest cars here. Well, probably the fastest car currently. Traffic. I know. Oh, Stewie pit. Traffic's gonna take the lead. Traffic leads his first lap ever in series. I'm just kidding. Stewie's gonna get the fastest. Gonna be the freshest tires car, but yeah. We're gonna have maybe one more strategy. It's gonna one more cycle, maybe at the very end. So if Traffic wins this, I don't know if he's gonna lead the most laps, but he could if he leads the rest. But so far, Traffic's could be your champion if he wins this race. At least wins it. If Juan finishes like second or third. So, for example, just say Stewie leads most laps led. Traffic gets 30 points for winning, right? And then Juan finishes second. Yeah, by like 3 points, yeah. And if Stewie wins,
Is that counting qualifying points?
Yeah, I did the qualifying points. I added them up. Yeah, I'm doing situations. But if Stewie doesn't lead most, if Traffic either has to lead most laps led or just win the race to win. Well, actually, most laps would just give him an extra bonus for the end. It wouldn't really do much. Because if Traffic finishes second, he's still going to be behind by about like 3 points or so. So, for example, Stewie wins. He doesn't get most laps led, but Traffic does. All right. But Traffic finishes third. He's gonna be off by like 5 points. So Traffic realistically just needs to lead a lot of laps and just win. That's all he needs to do.
Damn it.
Traffic's only led 7 laps. Yeah, Stewie's clinched most laps led. He's clinched it. So Traffic just needs to win. Wait, let me make sure that calculation is correct. So Stewie finishes second, blah, blah, blah. If Traffic wins this, he's going to be 290 points. If Juan finishes second, he's going to be 287 points. If Traffic finishes second, he gets 280 points. But if Juan finishes first, then he gets 297 points. So it all just matters about winning. Traffic just needs to win. That's all he needs to do.
So if Traffic finishes second and I finish third, then I still win the championship?
I'm calculating that right now, actually. Hold up. So if Traffic finishes second, he gets 280, right? So if Juan gets third, he gets 18 points. 285, so he'll be up by 5. So Juan, your best bet is Stewie wins. Traffic finishes second and you finish third. Traffic needs to just finish second if Juan has any shot at this championship. Or Juan just needs to finish either third or second or first. He just needs to make sure the best option for Juan, honestly, if you just want to lay low and not win, is for you to finish third and Traffic finishes second. But I don't know. I don't know if Stewie actually wins this race though, because he's 5 seconds back, and I've never seen someone gain that much, but he still could. Might have one more cycle though. And I'll just calculate the points really quickly after the results, so yeah. Stewie gains a second. Stewie has to be Juan's best friend right now. Who? He won in Evans League, but what's it called? He won it because Nate caused a caution in the second to last race, or the third to last race. I'm for real though. Connor says black. 4 seconds back. If you're Juan, you gotta be scared right now. You gotta hope Stewie catches him in 12 laps. As you know, I mean, Juan has stolen wins from Traffic. This might be the biggest punch to Juan's face if Traffic, the guy who's been has had wins stolen by Juan, steals one of these wins in championship by, or whatever, you know. Will Traffic choke? Which he might, but I don't know yet. 9 to go. Like, Con, you're going the wrong way. I'm gonna kick him. Um. 7 to go. Stewie's there, but I do not know if he could catch him in 6 laps with 4 seconds back.
Oh, he gained 3/10 in a lap.
Ooh, he gained 3/10. Stewie's got to be putting pressure on Traffic. Oh, Traffic might have spun. Oh, no, he didn't. It just looked like he was going. It just looked like It just looked like he was going slow. I don't know why. Confusion. Coming to 3 to go. Stewie, you're on Stewie muted, but Stewie has to win. Traffic finishes second. Oh, Stewie!
If you're not going to call a caution for a car on turn 1 for 10 laps and then Connor driving around backwards, getting in everyone's way, I'm just not going to. I'm just going to finish second. If you're not going to call that shit, then I'm not going to finish.
That's kind of scuffed, honestly, but
Stewie's just.
I mean, you want to see the footage?
he has a good argument.
I mean,
Yeah,
not only
he
did
does.
Connor drive on the track backwards, there was Juwan's car there for 15 laps. Connor was driving backwards. I mean, I thought there was going to, be a yellow.
I think he has a good argument.
He has a good argument though, but it's
He
white
does.
flag, and you tell me this now. You could have told me when it was
I told you this
happening.
3 laps ago.
I
did.
didn't know what you meant. I was confused. That's why I said confusion.
When I was in the VC, it was 4 to go.
What do you want me to do? A fucking overtime then? Like I don't want to, but like I feel like
Here's the thing. I mean, at the end, Traffic's won the championship. I'll race him like 5 laps for the race win, but Traffic's won the championship definitely.
I don't want. I don't. You know what? I think I'm just not gonna do it.
That's fine. That's
I
fine.
mean, I didn't know what you were talking about, and usually I don't call cautions for that, and I don't want to call caution.
There was a guy going backwards.
Yeah. It's still distracting. And you asked Drac to clear the track, so you felt the same way.
I just don't know what to do, guys. I'm just really.
I mean, Traffic's won the championship. Just do like 5 laps while me and him race for the win. Why not? Yeah, you still get the championship because Juan finished third.
That's not how the points were working, though, because if Juan finishes third and Traffic finishes second, Traffic is not the champion. He's losing it by like 5 points.
Oh.
That's how the points were structured.
So if we did do overtime, I would participate. I would have to.
You're really a lap down, though. You quit, so it would be between me and Traffic.
I quit? What are you talking about? I quit.
I thought you were on the track.
No.
I thought that was you on the track.
No, it's
that was Connor
scoring me in second.
Okay, you just need to. I'm gonna be right back. Just let me know. I might do not a vote, but like, yeah, just let me know. Be right back.
I think we should do it. If we did do it, all 3 of us would have to participate because then the title fight would just be how it was, regardless.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, also like my outfit. I mean, it's Rax League at the end of the day. It's Rax League.
Okay, I'm back. I just don't know what to do, to be honest, because I don't like to screw people over.
It wouldn't be screwing people over if there was a car in the middle of the track. All 3 of us would be participating. It would be a fair title fight. Whoever wins it, wins it.
Traffic, you're just being biased because you want to win, okay? I'm sorry, but realistically, I should have called the caution because there's a guy going backwards, but logically, I didn't because normally I don't, and I don't want to change like my way of hosting mid-race. That's just my personal opinion.
I mean, just do like 15 laps to go or something. I don't know. Heck, restart the race again. Easy.
Bro.
Doubleheader at Kansas. We're doing no. That actually doesn't sound that bad.
This is Chicago.
Oh shoot! Right, Chicago. We're doing what they did in Cars 1.
Okay, what do you guys think? What do you guys think?
I think
I said we do like a 31 lap race. Or something, I don't know.
or like 10 to go or something. 15
Or
maybe.
10 to go. That's probably more.
How do you know this? You just need to finish second, dude.
You've been pretty bad.
You just need to finish second. Juan was sucking all race anyways.
Yeah, I think when the tire whale fell off, he just fell. So what does traffic need? Does traffic need to get first?
Traffic needs to get either first or second. I mean, no, he just needs to get first.
So if I drop out, how would the points look? Does he still need to get first?
Yeah, he still needs to get first. If he gets first, Juan finishes second. Actually, let me recalculate that. I need to make sure that's correct.
Because so I just might drop out for the fair of it and just let him duke it out because we'll do 10 to go, but I'll drop out. So it's traffic.
Yeah, if it was just 1v1 if traffic wins, he has 3 points ahead of Juan.
Okay, we'll do this. I won't race, but we'll do 10 to go.
You'll get most laps wed points.
Yeah, I get points, which is fine. But I think because we're racing for a championship, and if I just race, I would just screw traffic. I really don't want to screw traffic. I do like winning, but I do have a heart. A bit.
Wow.
Get behind the car.
No one knew.
Traffic, get behind the car before I get in my car and start the race again.
Okay, what do you guys think? Like 12 to go, maybe?
12 to go, yeah. I'll
11.
commentate. Let me shut my... No, yeah. Let me shut my door.
I think we're just going to do a 12 to go finish. I hate the screw over guy, but this is the most fair because Stewie does have a good point.
Okay. I don't know. When the tire wear falls off, he hasn't looked good. The question is there enough laps for the tires to fall just a bit? Yeah, I guess give me 3rd place points. Yeah, give me 3rd place points and I got most laps led on podium. Okay, here we go.
Okay. One last check. Juan, are you fine with this?
Yeah.
Traffic, are you fine with this?
I mean, I'm out of the race, which is probably your best bet.
I mean, Stewie's giving both of you guys a good favor.
I'm giving both you guys. I never drop out of a race for this, so you're getting something that might not happen again. So you better cherish it. But since it's like whoever gets first wins it, and I kind of just don't want to dominate the last 13 laps and just feel unfulfilled for the win. Okay, are we all ready? What's this?
Okay, this is a decent amount of laps, so yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so the tires will fall off a bit. Like, I don't think Tyler was that bad. He just lost a bit of time. I know where I messed up, but I'm not going to say. When the green flag
I think
comes
I'm gonna server mute Juan in traffic, just to let them.
Yeah, don't serve. I'll commentate. So we'll have 7. Next season, I'm getting 11 wins on these go-karts. I'm gonna
green flag. Road courses? You think you're gonna get 11 wins?
I'm not bad at road courses. It's just when you have a man named Third Wheel who always gets first and you can only get second, it sucks. Juan with a good restart might have jumped it, but I don't think he did. I think he used the strategy, which is so much faster. But traffic has been faster. Coming into turn 3. Ooh. Well, it looks like traffic's gonna get the better corner. Or, yeah, he's going to get a bit of a better corner. What's the gap as we got 11 to go? It's half a second from traffic to Juan. Traffic goes on the apron, but saves it. Might lose a bit of... Actually, gains a bit. Nice recovery as we look at the times. Traffic did not run fast in that sector, but... Oh, Juan gets a bit loose. Traffic gets a bit loose. As here they go. Okay, I'll commentate. I'm used to it. As traffic loses a bit of time, 10 to go. He still has a bunch of laps to make a move. Especially if Juan messes up. As traffic runs a pretty good lap, he's going to gain some time, and he does. Little by little, don't make it up all one lap, and Juan's in the wall. Juan goes high. He's going to lose a bit of time as Traffic does a great lap, and he's going to be 2/10 back. No, going to cut the lead by half. And Juan's feeling the pressure as he hits the apron a bit. Both missed the wall, but I think Traffic again got the fastest time. And yes, he did a green sector 1, so he's showing off with the tires. Seems like Traffic is better with tires, and every lap that goes by, the tires are going to be a bit more wore down, but Juan's not that good with one tire, so he's hoping the tires don't fall, and he goes high. He saves it, but he's going to lose that, and he lost about 0.3 of a second, at least, in Traffic. Looking smooth sailing as looks like, oh, the 9 hits the wall. Traffic on the inside, side by side. I see Traffic. What's the board say? No, it's Juan.
Also, he'll probably go by my screen though, because like
by the board, and you might think, why not go, because these cars vision lag. So
I think I'm gonna just go by my screen though, because this seems the most fair.
I guess you know what you could do if you.
Juan's in the wall.
Oh, Traffic saves it, gets a bit loose. Juan loses a bunch of time. 6 to go. Traffic has made a second from being half a second down. He's now 0.6 up, and he is in the driver's seat. Oh, Traffic just needs to be consistent. Something he's been getting a lot better at after he got hired in Caleb Cup. No, to be fair though, after he got that job contract in Caleb Cup, he's been driving he resurrected his career in that 24. As he's been driving better, as Juan scratches the wall a bit, he's going to lose a bit of time. Looks like Traffic's gaining, and Juan doesn't have the benefit. Traffic gets a bit squirrely, but he's going to keep it as a beautiful exit coming down into the tri-oval. Juan's not in a good position.
This has been a dream season for Juan, but honestly, he even said it himself. This is the most fair situation. So,
I mean, to be fair, Juan Traffic got the most screwed out of this, but I also think Traffic knew that if it wasn't 5 laps ago, and if it was like 12 laps ago, he could beat him on the long run. And he's a second and a half back. He just needs to be driving his race. But still, these corners could catch you out.
Yeah, you could hit a bumper. Hit the wall.
Or you could hit the apron, which that apron kills you. But it's sometimes better to tap the wall, actually.
Yeah, you're going to have to break it.
Tap, but it's not as bad. It's like he's up by a second and a half. Like, hitting that wall, you're only going to lose a third. So it's like... I know what Juan hit the wall. That might be it. But you never say never. He can get loose. Chicagoland is probably one of the easier tracks on the schedule, to be honest. If it was like Flat Homestead, which I would actually love for these cars to run Flat Homestead. White flag. Juan's hoping for a miracle. Traffic coming into turn 1. Gets a medium lane. Gonna play it safe as he can. Coming out cool as a cucumber. English is hard. Coming down the back straightaway. Half a lap for Traffic to win his third race and the Season 1 championship. Gets a bit loose. Goes to the apron. Goes high. Goes to the oval. 100 feet.
Traffic's gonna win.
Traffic has won.
A crushing blow to Juan, though, but what most fair situation, in my opinion, I would say most other people's opinion, but 6 wins on the season comes so short, but I'm not going to harp on it too much because I don't like to piss off people. But Traffic is your Season 1 champ and your race winner.
I wouldn't say Traffic was the fastest here because I was, but... Well, he won when the other guy retired. Get on the victory lane. I'm making it more about myself. Just get on. You won it.
And I'm going to unmute Traffic for a post-race. I deafen him on accident. And then I'll do a 1.
Look at this trophy. This is a sick trophy. Did you win
This
this?
is
I mean,
this is actually the Juan's telling me the Winston format is like you like the Winston format, and yet this happens. This is the Winston format, basically. This literally is like the Winston format.
I like the Winston format or sometimes the 2004 format. It depends on activity. I don't.
No, it's a championship victory lane traffic.
Is this a custom-made trophy? Where did you get this? This looks sick.
I found it from. I think it's on Kibboy's tracks. I think
That's nice. That's a nice trophy.
I can also make trophies, but they're kind of a little blocky.
So,
but
if you've been to Charlotte, I made a trophy, and it's like it's a line basically with a cone on top. But every time we go to Charlotte, if you win Charlotte, you get that cone. So.
Yeah.
So hey, you can't be.
I have a lobster as a trophy for New Hampshire. I could put my trophies for sale.
Oh, Talladega. I think there still is something for Talladega. Anyways, GG.
Traffic. How do you feel about this win? You. And Juan's gonna be close by 3 points. I mean, everyone has to feel bad for him, man. Like, someone has to, bro. Man had. Oh, you could if you really want to. Oh, yeah.